Welcome to part 2 of my 1000 subscribers special. I really appreciate you guys for hanging in there for so long. I know it's taken a minute for me to get this video up, but if you've not seen part 1, I'm going to put a card in the top right corner right here for part 1 of the 3-part series of my 1000 subscribers special, despite us being almost at 8,000 at the time of me recording this. Also, I just want to say for 10K, which is coming up in not too long, I want to do another Q&A, so feel free to put, any comments that you guys have already left on the part 1, also on this one, the part 2, and the part 3. Any part of this Q&A, leave any comments you want, or any questions, sorry, and I'll answer them in the next Q&A. So yeah, thank you guys, and here is the part 2 of my 1K Q&A. Yeah, that's probably my main way. What are you doing, goofy? What are you doing? Stop it. Oh god, that's not where that was supposed to go. Ryder asks, do you like cats? I do like cats. I don't have any cats currently, except for one at my dad's house. He lives a good ways away, and I don't go there often. But I have had like quite a few cats growing up, and I love them. They're so soft. I miss my cat. I haven't seen him in over 5 years now, actually. As of last December, he kind of ran away at one point, and I don't know. I hope he's out there somewhere, doing okay. I Am Sleepy asks, can we be friends? Yes. I'm all of y'all's friend. I love all of you, and we are absolutely friends. We're family, actually. I'm your mom. I'm just kidding. Actually, we're married. I'm your wife. Groat? I think that's how you say this person's name. I'll just call you Baby. Baby asks, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I need to go hydrate because the voice is like dropping. I can hear it. It's struggling. I'm probably gonna go get water and like pause the recording session. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I have the next couple days off of work, and then I have my first gender therapy appointment coming up in a few days. So I have no more time spent at work until like after my appointment, which is kind of cool. It's just like free time, or free-ish time until my appointment, and I really hope that goes well. I'll definitely keep you guys updated. She's like, well, for the next like 9 months or so, I think we should do some more appointments, and then we'll figure out. Then I might refer you, maybe. It's like, no, bitch, we ain't waiting. We are not waiting. You refer me now. I'm done living this performance. I feel like I'm in purgatory. I'm in a state of limbo. I'm freaking out. Put me in a damn woman machine. Now, woman me up. All right, please. I'm begging. What is something you have a lot of emotional attachment to? The answer to that would be all of you and this channel. I have never had any. There's never like a point in my life where I've ever felt more myself than when I'm talking to you guys, and you guys are like, it's so affirmative just interacting with you, or like affirming is I think the word I was looking for. It's so affirming to, hear other people's experiences and be able to relate to them, and it's a really nice feeling. Third question, what is currently your biggest problem in your life? My life, honestly. Being alive. Take me out. No, I'm just kidding. Living and breathing. Oh god, make it stop. When will the pain end? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Let me let me chill. Being trans, honestly, I just hate it. It's so lame. It sucks. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't suck, really. The not getting further in the transition is probably the biggest problem. But I feel very much like the most myself that I've ever felt, and I'm so very grateful for you guys. I don't know, things are looking up. I'm excited for the future. There's still a lot that I want to change, but it's all part of it. Respect the goop. If you've watched my recent video. Goop Maxing. Sam asks, how are you so cool? I am so flattered that you guys think that I'm cool. I don't really find myself that cool. I don't know. I'm really glad you guys think so, though. Like, I mean, it sounds lame, but I mean, this channel is very much about being authentic, so I guess I'll just be honest. I've spent, very much of my life, or all of my life, feeling like an absolute nobody, and just never feeling like that genuine, authentic presence in the world, and just not really thinking highly of myself. I mean, I struggle socially because of the autism and stuff, and probably dysphoria and stuff too. But I know I have like a lot of love to give people, and I want to be like a good thing in the world, and I love like this sense of community that I'm finding with you guys, and that I'm able to help you find from me. So I'm incredibly grateful that you guys find me so cool. And I hope that as I grow, like I can maybe talk to more creators and stuff, and like people who are like further, especially other trans women who are further in their transition, and just make friends, that I can relate to, and that are like you know, there are like creators too that, you know, where we're kind of like living similar experiences. We're out here trans girling it up on the internet type shit. And trans men too. And non-binary people or anyone. I don't know. I just want friends. I don't have friends, basically. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I need more people to relate to, I guess. This guy's being a little goober. No, that's crazy. Favorite movies? Shoots. I don't know. Disney, Pixar, Coco. That shit makes me tear up every time. That shit go crazy. Coco makes me cry. When he realizes, okay, I'm not gonna spoil it. I love that movie. That was one sign of like repressing dysphoria, was like feeling ashamed of having an interest in like cute little, like pretty Disney movies and stuff. They're really cute, and, like Pixar, like stuff like that. But the stories are so amazing. How could I not love them? You know. Also with Mark Ruffalo and Leonardo DiCaprio, 2010, the movie called Shutter Island is pretty cool. It's like a psychological thriller a little bit, sort of, but it's not too scary. It's just kind of eerie, and the story is like really neat, interesting plot twists and stuff. It's a really nice watch. I need to watch it again sometime soon. What kind of animal would you like to be? Party animal. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not extroverted enough to be a party animal. I don't know if you guys have seen, but my like name on like Plutonium is Bella Bunny, and I don't know. I think bunnies are cute, but I can't lie. I think I do kind of like maybe align a little bit more with like a cat. I don't really know. Honestly, I'm still figuring it out. I know a lot of trans girls are all about like the puppy girl stuff. I don't really fully understand all that stuff either. I mean, I don't judge. I don't give a fuck. Throwing a damn dog tail or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I could not give less of a shit. Live your life, babe. If people are puppy girling it up or whatever y'all doing, I could not give less of a fuck. As long as you're cool, as long as you're a sweet person, bring it in. Look, we're hugging. It's time to hug. Do you like potatoes? Yes. Especially like French fries. I'm not really a big fan of like baked potatoes and sweet potatoes, but like I don't know, like some styles of like cooked potatoes are pretty good. My grandma used to make some good stuff. She passed away like a year and a half ago, so I'm not gonna taste those again. But rest in peace, grandma. I love you. If it sounds weird that I'm like, there's a very slight joking tone, I promise it's just coping. You don't have to feel pity for me for what I'm about to say, but I have lost like a lot of family members in my life. I'm like pretty familiar with the feeling of loss, and so like I just kind of be joking around about stuff that hurts, I guess. You know, it's not any like intentional disrespect to the people. Spotify Wrapped. I'm trying to like hurry and get this video out, so I'm not gonna like record it, but I'll tell you what my Spotify Wrapped says. I'm looking at it right now. It says that I have played 2,960 songs in 2024. And it says I listened to Joji in April, and then in June, I don't know. I listen to all kinds of stuff. It's not really, my Spotify Wrapped's being kind of silly. I don't know what it's even trying to tell me. Let me like skip to the end where it tells me like actual metrics and stuff. My top. There's no way that was my top song. It says "Bad Habit" by what's his name? Steve Lacy. The Joke Isn't Funny When You're the Punchline by Death Tech. That was like my fourth. And there's some 21 Pilots. Routines in the Night from their new album. If you check out their new album, 21 Pilots' new album, I would check out the songs Navigating and Routines in the Night. And honestly, I don't know. I kind of like Vignette and what's the one called? Next Semester. I wasn't really feeling Next Semester at first, but it ended up becoming one of my favorites. I don't know, that whole album, a lot of them really grow on you, I think, and I've heard other people say that too. So if you don't really fuck with the new album of 21 Pilots, there's a chance you will after a few listens of some of the songs. It says I have 42,195 minutes listened, as well. So how long after figuring out you're trans have you came out? A little fun fact, I have not come out. I am not out because I live in the American South. Lovely little place. It's my favorite area in the whole world, is where people are fucking terrible. And yet they don't realize it, and they think they're right, and they think they're moral, and they think they're cool, and they're not cool, and they're lame, and they're a bunch of lames. Not everyone. There's still chill people. There's like 4 trans people that work at my Walmart, but I do not have the confidence to be, you know, like them. Be myself like they are themselves. They're beautiful people, and I wish them the best, but I gotta go somewhere else before I can feel comfortable like that. I've spent way too much of my life feeling like terribly ashamed, so I think I'll feel better, you know, in a more accepting area before really just like ripping the band-aid off and just like being myself. and feeling okay to be myself and know that I'm not, you know, having words talked about me, at least not as much behind my back, having people think I'm a freak. It's so cringe. Like, sometimes I'll still get comments on these videos, someone be like, get the hell off my feed. Like, the very first video, after I came back to YouTube when I was playing Cyberpunk, like, someone commented, get the hell off of my feed, you freak show. And that shit hurt for a good, like, 2 days. A good couple days. And I wasn't getting, like, a lot of views. I didn't have the community that we have now here. So it was just, like, it was just me. And I was just like, hey guys, this is my experience. I'm trans, and this is what my little bit of my story's like. This is what I'm going through. And then some, like, conservative is just like, get the off my feed, you freak show. It's like, dude, I'm not on HRT. I'll beat the shit out of you with my big ass woman arms. You don't want to test. Shut your mouth. Like, pipe down, babe. Pipe down. For real. I'm the freak show. Pipe down. Calm down. Watch your tone. I'm sorry, that shit pisses me off. That's a joke, by the way. I'm not actually confrontational in real life. I would never. I would be I would be scared to fight anyone. I am strong. My muscles have gotten smaller because I've stopped working them out, and but I have natural, like, decent muscle building genetics. Your girl's a fucking muscle mommy, if you will, even though I'm not really, like, mommy-esque in personality. I guess I have heard that the voice is slightly mommy-esque. But it's just, I don't know. I'm not really, I'm not like a dominant type personality much. Is that weird? Let me quit talking about this. That's a joke. I wouldn't actually, like, try to fight someone for being transphobic IRL. I would probably just go somewhere and fucking cry. Cause it's just, like, mean. It's just like, dude, I was just like, hi, this is my little experience. This is my life. And someone's just like, get the hell off my feed, you freak show. And it's like, what did I do? I can't help it. Jesus Christ, it's the way I was born. I was born with gender incongruence. It's like, either I'm trans or I'm dead, dude. Pick one, because I'm not gonna sit here and play your game. I'm not doing it. That's a joke. I'm not let me be, like, clear. I'm not if I say, like, wild stuff, it's very often just, like, an exaggeration to cope with feelings. But I mean, it's definitely a real thing that a lot of trans people feel. It's just like, if I can't transition and the world is gonna try to force me to play their little fucking game and be what they want me to be to keep them comfortable, and I can't just be myself, then I'm not playing your fucking game. You can say bye. And that's the terrible reality of it. That's why it pisses me off all the much more. People are just like, get the hell off my feed, you freak show. It's like, alright, dude, yeah, just go cause people to, like, not want to be alive anymore, you sick Sorry, let me chill. I might even cut out that last sentence. I didn't say anything bad, but I was getting heated. There was anger. It wasn't, the words themselves weren't bad, but there was anger behind it, because it's just, yeah. Transphobes are so nice, aren't they? They're just the best. Don't you love them? Don't you love them? They're so cute and fucking adorable. Don't you just want to hug them and squeeze the fucking life out of them? Such wonderful, lovely people. They're so nice. They're just so nice. But yeah, basically, I'm only out to my mom and you guys, I guess. But my mom has, like, she's never had, like, much exposure to, like, gay people or queer people, or especially not trans people. So of course she wasn't, like, equipped to have, like, prior knowledge. But she's been beyond supportive. Like, she's a loving enough mother to be so incredibly beyond supportive, like 1,000,000,000,000,000,000%. And she has no exposure to this stuff. She doesn't understand any of this shit. She's letting me teach her and tell her about it, and tell her about what I've learned. And she's, like, beyond. It's just, I don't know. She's been amazing. She's been so much, like, she's just, I don't know what I would do without her. And Sam's last question, or it's not a question, but Sam said, you're amazing and really cool. And I just want to say thank you, Sam. You're amazing and really cool. That's very sweet of you. I'm flattered that you guys think I'm kind of neat. I'm kind of cool. I love you guys so very much. I'm so glad I'm able to help you guys feel seen and, you know, give you something to relate to, and give you, like, give you a feeling of like not feeling alone. You know, that's really cool. I'm really glad I'm able to provide that for you guys. And I appreciate you so very much. Ash, or Ashley, asks, my only question for quite literally anyone, really, is how do I deal with trans doubt / imposter syndrome? Oh my god, imposter syndrome. Learning more about, like, gender and how, like, everyone has a sense of their gender, like, it's just something that happens, and sometimes people are born with gender incongruence that, you know, leaves them associating themselves with the opposite gender. Just, like, doing a lot of research, watching this one YouTuber, Jovan Bradley, Jovan space Bradley. I guess I could just put text on screen, but I'm not going to now that I said it. Watching his trans debates, like, playlist on his channel, and just listening to him debate transphobes and learning more about it all, rather than having like a very like indirect and like loose question without any like understanding of like, you know, well, what really makes someone trans and what makes them not trans and what is gender. Just like having the question of like, well, I mean, I think I know what a girl is. Am I one? And it's just like that, having that loose question, it was harder to try to really come to terms with. But the more I learned about it all and just like kind of dipped my toes in the water, and you know, it kind of helped me come to a logical conclusion, and that helps me battle dysphoria, because it's like I'm able to recognize like these bad feelings are not feelings of me not being trans. They're feelings of dysphoria, which very much is the opposite. Those are feelings because I'm trans. So like, if anything, you know, like like dysphoria and that terrible feeling is literally confirmation, because I wouldn't be feeling it. Cis people don't feel that just going through everyday life, you know, 99% of the time. So it's just, that's been the main thing that's helped me, is like learning and watching the guy that I mentioned, his like streams and stuff, because he's very knowledgeable and prepared on the subject, and he has really based takes. He's really cool. But just learning and kind of just equipping myself to like rationalize all of these questions and like kind of, I guess, like intellectually work through the questions, rather than just having loose questions without any like you know, real understanding of what I'm even asking or what any of this means. You know, the more I'm able to understand the question, the more I'm able to feel like affirmed and confident in the answer that I think I'm coming to, I guess. I has YouTube asks, what music do you like? I went over a lot of artists in a question a few minutes ago, so I guess I kind of already answered this. But yeah, just a lot of like alternative stuff. I used to listen to more rap, some like cringier rappers, ones I won't name, like lyrical spiritual. Let me shut up. Let me quit talking. Oh, I'm so surprised. Actually, I do have a good answer for this question. I forgot to mention this guy earlier when I was previously talking about music, but there's a, I guess, sort of smaller artist. I think he's like almost 500 million. Not, oh my god, Jesus, sorry, 500,000 monthly listeners. 500 million. It's, yeah, he's underground as fuck. Nobody knows this guy. 500,000 monthly listeners. His name is Ro Capra. I'm trying to get this video like as easy to edit and get out as possible, because it's gonna take so long. So I'm not even gonna worry about putting the text in. I'm just gonna spell his name, ROE space KAPARA. That's his name. I think it's Capra. Maybe it's Capara. I don't know. I feel like it'd be Capra. But bro, he's really cool. I like his songs, and I like to sing along to his songs. Battery Powered Gorillas asks, first, any obscure hobby that you practice? Personally, I make decorative swords. Second, what cracked your egg? Typical, I know. And third, what kind of games are your favorites? Mine's Soulsborne. I guess for like obscure hobbies, I don't know, maybe, I don't think I do have any really. I love doing YouTube and gaming. I'm hoping to figure out how to play like Modern Warfare 2. There's a different service that's not the one I use to play all these older CODs. Because like the server browser service program thing that I use to play all these that you see me playing in videos is Plutonium, and it does not support Modern Warfare 2, but there's a different service that I think still does if it's currently up and running. So I'm gonna try to figure that out later, because I really want to play Modern Warfare 2. But yeah, I guess mainly just YouTube. I also like singing, and I'm not like too bad at it, but I don't sing in front of anyone. Also songwriting a little bit. I have some stuff that I'm pretty proud of, and that I'm so proud of that I think the lyrics might even like be at risk of being taken if I put them out. So I don't think I'm gonna put them out until I figure out enough around figure my way around a guitar enough to put some chords down. Kind of like Cave Town's really early music. That's all you really need, is just like some chords, and you kind of like finger pick through them, and then like during the chorus and stuff, you know, it's more of a strumming through the same 4 chords or so. Once I can figure out how to like actually get some chords that link to, you know, some melodies and lyrics that I have come up with, then maybe I'll actually like you know, do something in front of someone out there someday. You know, put some kind of music out there where someone can hear it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like songwrite much, but it's something I have done in the past, and I do have like a little teeny bit of lyrics and stuff that I think are pretty solid. But I'm really shy about it. I don't do much of all that in front of people. What cracked my egg was very much like VR chat, and just like what made like the cracks spread. I think at one point someone else asked that question, like what made the cracks spread, so I guess I'll go ahead and answer that one too. We're just like learning more about it, and like going back and analyzing my own behaviors in everyday life, and realizing, kind of like when I was talking about like lowering my sleeves or raising my sleeves up, to not be feminine and like changing the way I walk, kind of like walking with more of a toughness about the way I walk and like more of a masculinity. If you haven't seen my Dysphoria Sucks video, I strongly recommend watching. It's at like I think like 44,000 views as of recording this, and it's like my biggest video by far, and I'm really proud of it. And I think I really put a lot of feelings into words in like the best way I could in that video. Yeah, just learning more about it and like analyzing myself and like really like understanding these things rather than just like kind of loosely asking questions, like actually understanding what the fuck, what is bro doing, what are you doing, don't start twerking on me, what the hell, what is bro doing, what am I witnessing, what am I experiencing, what am I falling victim to? I feel violated. That was weird. But yeah, it wasn't like a very easy process. I've heard of like some people being like they just like learn about trans people and they're like, oh fuck, that's me. And it was like, it wasn't like that for me. Holy shit, was it repressed. For anyone who's questioning, and it's taken a long ass time and it's taken a whole world of effort to really accept it, trust me, you're not the only one. Like, I fully accepted it now, and it was so incredibly hard for so damn long. Like this, it takes time. It takes some real work and some real like learning and kind of better equipping yourself to analyze your own behaviors and understand, you know, like what the fuck is going on in my brain right now type shit. What kind of games are my favorite? I really like FPS games a lot, but I also really like RPGs. I've also put plenty of time into MMOs like Warframe and Trove and Destiny. I don't know, all kinds of stuff really. I guess my all-time favorite genre would be FPS games, but my like number one game, I would definitely still have to say Skyrim, and then like Cyberpunk is also an honorable mention. I fucking love Cyberpunk 2077. I Ate Moths for Lunch asked, do you have any New Year's resolutions? Mine is the voice training come out as trans. That's amazing. I hope that goes well for you. Be safe. Remember your safety is always number one priority. Even if it sucks to like keep certain things secrets from certain people, you know, like take care of yourself above all else. You know, we gotta take care of ourselves and take care of each other for each other. You know, the more of us are around and, you know, like doing well, the more it'll help other people who are struggling more with figuring these things out. Like, cause I'm doing pretty well in my journey right now. Like I feel like I'm figuring things out and on the right track, and so I'm like hoping to be a resource for other people who are less like confident and trying to figure themselves out and aren't as far along. The more of us that take care of ourselves and really just try to keep ourselves doing okay, I guess, allows us to be around for other trans people and queer people. Like I don't know. Basically, I'm saying I'm trying to like take care of myself so I can be like the best I can be for other people. I just want to be like a beacon of light. I want to help people. I want to make people laugh. I want to be like a good thing in people's lives. So I guess that's my only resolutions, other than I guess start HRT sometime soon, hopefully. I really hope it's not too far in the future. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit, Grandpa. Well, let's do damn bad. I'm sorry. Enter asks, have you ever tried the game 2? I don't know how to say that. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Or Half-Life 2. I've not played either. I've known about Half-Life 2 for a long time, and I've played Gmod, but I've not played either of those games, unfortunately. What games did you play growing up? Skyrim, and there's this one game that I played around like age like 7. It was an MMO made by Sony Online Entertainment. It was kind of like Wizard 101, but less wizards and more like just a whole lot of different stuff. It was called Free Realms. It was so cool. I loved that game, and it actually has an influence on what made me pick my name. So, yeah, I'll talk more about that because I know someone else asked about my name. So, once we get to that question, I'll talk more about it. My girly Aurora asks, how do you get so pretty, girly pop? Which is really sweet. And it's just a wholesome, sweet comment if you think that she doesn't know what I look like, but this girl does. So, cause that's the other. Remember I mentioned to my girls that were talking about Ultra Kill earlier, and I was like, Alice, if you're, I don't know, I said something about Alice. This is the other one, not Alice. Or Aurora is the other of my two girlies type shit. So Rye asks, what is your timeline of the cracks spreading? Late 2023 is when the genuine cracks started forming, and I started like the first, I guess, real crack where I like actually asked the direct question to myself, or wondered, am I trans? You know, I mean, it was scary. You know, I had little signs earlier than that, but I never like actually like considered that specific thing until like late 2023. And yeah, get wrecked. Get wrecked. Oh, get wrecked. Sorry, it's the law. I have to. Sorry. Do better. If I bust your ass, I got a teabag on you. It's the law. I don't make the rules, but I damn sure enforce them. Hold on. Wait. What? Oh. Well, yeah, over the next year, over like all of 2024, I went back and forth a lot and started my weight loss journey. You know, there were times where I was like repressing it and thinking like, oh no, fuck the trans thing, but I'm still gonna keep losing weight. And it's just like in the back of my mind, I like always knew that it was to achieve a more feminine body. And then like late 2024, specifically like very much so around like October, I like really, what the fuck is that emblem? That's wild. I like fully kind of accepted it, I guess. Like late 2024, that around those months, you know, it took a month of like kind of reassessing that whole question and being like, I think it's time I just shut the hell up and accept it. Like it's gotta be, it's not going anywhere. And like the more I like affirm it, that question of like, oh, am I the other gender? Like, am I actually a guy? It's like, it's gone away. Like I've accepted it. I'm aware. Like I know who I am. I can sit here and pretend I'm not and keep doing the performance if I want to, but you know, I mean, I'm just gonna be uncomfortable. I know it's gonna be uncomfortable. I've lived this whole life in discomfort. Like I know how it feels. So it's like, yeah, the door's always there. If I want to go live as a guy, I can still do that. But it's just like, I know damn well it's not for me. I know it doesn't feel good. So it's just like, you know, realistically, it's just, yeah. So that's like kind of how I guess accepted it. On a lighter note, do you plan on ever live streaming? I think that would be fun. I know a few people have asked that, and I'm definitely considering it. One thing I'm like, I mean, I guess like the Tourette's and stuff that I've mentioned is just like, I can't edit those out, so I'd probably have to like apply extra noise suppression filters and stuff, because I'm not trying to like sniffle in the mic. And also the little like avatar, the model in the corner, like picks up my blinking ticks and stuff. Like all my ticks and stuff. If I'm, oh god, they're gonna flare up if I start talking about them. But or they can, especially because I'm like really hungry and thirsty right now. So it's like adding extra stress and making them flare up. But I don't know. I am kind of like insecure about that stuff. But I don't want to be. I want to be more authentic and not worry about it. So I'm definitely considering it. I don't know if I'd be good at live streaming, but yeah, I'm definitely like, I'm definitely open to it. It's definitely on my mind and the possible future, and not too very long. Also, thank you for helping me figure out dysphoria. It wouldn't let me reply to you for some reason, so I'm thinking you here. Well, I don't remember exactly what my reply was to this person, but I'm very glad that I was able to help you. That's really sweet. You are so very welcome. LCMC Legend, or IC. I don't know exactly what that is. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. You can absolutely get a hell yeah. Hell yeah, you can. Oh, fuck. Top Hat asks, did you ever have second thoughts / doubts about your identity when you're egg cracked? Also, how do you get femme clothes and their sizes? Asking for a friend, definitely. For the clothes, Amazon is all I do. And then once you like buy stuff on Amazon, it like kind of suggests, or it can tell by like whether you return things or not, like what size would probably fit you, and it'll kind of recommend stuff. But also like try to get like one of those tape measure things, like Taylor's tape measure, like the loose, not the hard like aluminum like roll out tape measure, but the loose ones is like plastic, and you can like measure your waist and stuff and try to like figure out like what would be right for you. You can probably find like a roll of like that kind of tape measure for like $2 at Walmart or something. And for the second thoughts / doubts, absolutely all of 2024. Like it was rough. If any of you like are worrying about having second thoughts and doubts and thinking like that might mean you're not trans, I'm not gonna sit here. I'll never tell someone that they are trans unless they like specifically ask my personal opinion of whether I think how likely it is. You know, if it's someone I know really well, like a close friend who's like struggling and trying to, you know, get an outsider's opinion. But just for you guys, since I don't know you well, I would never do that. So I'm not gonna tell you that you are like, you're still definitely 1000% trans, because I don't know you. That's for you to answer. I don't want to like push that on anyone. But I can tell you from my experience that second thoughts and doubts absolutely had nothing to do with me not being trans. It just, all it had to do with was how deeply repressed it all was, and how like non-self-aware I was over the whole experience and like around my like how I just felt in everyday life and how dysphoria felt and identifying these feelings. If you want to know like more about like my experience, feel free to that playlist that I mentioned earlier, my playlist, Belly Trans Content Binge. There's plenty of rambling in there about like different things, and I plan to keep adding more to it over time. Y'all are bad. That's crazy. Meridian asks, what led to the ASD diagnosis? I'm considering seeing a psychiatrist about it myself since most of the research I've done tends to point to that direction. How did you go about coming out, and do you have any advice for coming out? I am only out to my mom, so I don't really... Honestly, I mean, I guess I could tell you my plans for what I'm going to do is I plan on moving somewhere kind of far away. I don't have a big social life. So I'm basically trying to, and this is not advice, by the way. Like, this is literally just like what I kind of plan on doing for myself is kind of just my past self being dead. Because I mean, I don't have like a big social life. I don't have a lot of people that see me in everyday life, so they don't need to know. You know, I don't have a Facebook. I don't post selfies anywhere. Like, I'm not present in life outside of like going to work. You know, with things like work and places where, you know, I'm forced to be present in life because, you know, I have to have a job and stuff. Like, outside of that, like, there's no, like, I'm never volunteering to being like a thing in the world, sort of. So, like, distant family members and cousins and stuff, like, they don't need to know shit. All they, like, I mean, if they end up stumbling across the information through the grapevine of the family, that I moved somewhere, then that's all they'll know. But they're not gonna see pictures. They're not gonna hear about nothing. I'm dead to them, basically, because I don't talk to them anyway. And I'm also sorry that I can't be like more resourceful, because I know like a lot of you like probably have friends and stuff that like you are gonna have to come out to if you end up choosing to. You know, I know the way I'm gonna go about it is not practical for everyone. Like, I don't have friends, really. I've never really I've never really felt right being a thing in the world, so I wasn't able to really cultivate a big social life and like friend group outside of like very early like childhood and up until like early puberty. And the ASD diagnosis was very much just like you, just like realizing, like finding, you know, like seeing, like noticing like parallels and congruencies and things like that, and you know, and then being like, like why does it seem so much like, and like breaking down that stigma of like what an autistic person is, because it's like, you know, beforehand you think like autistic definitely like presents a certain way, so there's no way I could be, and it's just like, well, you know, things aren't the way they seem, or they very well could be like a way that they don't seem. So just like do some research and try to remain open-minded, because I never would have thought it, and I came to the conclusion myself. No one ever thought it. No one ever told me I might be. It was strictly like me noticing it after researching things online and be like, maybe, let me do some research. And then, you know, now I'm officially diagnosed and have been for a little over 2 years now. So that'll be it for the part 2 of my 1,000 subscriber Q&A. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed and you would like to, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe with notifications and all that cool stuff. But if not, don't feel obligated to. I'm just happy you stuck with me until this point in the video. I appreciate you spending even a second of your time here. So if you guys want to support the channel in other ways, feel free to check out my Twitch and Bluesky if you want to connect on other social media. They'll both be linked in the description. And if you want to support me financially, I guess like super chat or becoming a member on the channel is the best way to go about doing that. But even if you don't have the means to, or you don't want to, I appreciate you more than anything in the whole wide world for just watching this video to this point and supporting my channel and supporting this this dream of mine that has already come true in a large way. I'm really grateful for for everything you guys have given me so far. But yeah, Bluesky, Twitch, also my second channel, my VOD and highlight, it's like Twitch stream highlight channel. That'll be linked in the description as well. And I think that one might be almost at 200, or it's over 150 subscribers. I appreciate so many of you going and checking it out. So with all that being said, I just want to take a moment to thank my lovely members of this channel: O-Slime, Mr. Onyx, Pirate, CF, Griffin, Oaken, Airy, Hazel, Village Drifter, Iron Demon, Radiant Foxy, Coco, Euclid, Isla, Raya Jones, Tearful Link, Luna Muna, Katie, Swift Sam, Lujan, Ace Trainer Ellie, Instant Regret, Rendrop, Ellie, Moldy Man, Emily, Marlo's Corner, Harmony, MC Gaming, Ghastly Girl, Lemon, Queen Moon, Realfield, Maya, Leon, Liana, Octosquid, Mabel, and Bacon Bit. Thank you so very much, all of you, for supporting my channel and being members. Sorry, I don't know why I'm giggling because it's such a long list of names. It's getting really long, and it's not a problem at all. It's just funny. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for all the support. You all mean the world to me, and I hope that you have a lovely day. But here I'll put a card in the top right for part 3 of the 1000 subscriber Q&A. It'll be right above my head, hopefully. And if not, hopefully it'll show up as like the end card comes up in a few seconds. So yeah, that'll be it. Thank you guys so much for 7.6 thousand subscribers as of recording. I appreciate you so very much. I am so very grateful for you. And part 3 will be, if it's not already like linked above my head, depending on when you're watching this, it'll be coming very soon. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you very soon. I love you. 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 I love you.